ever wondered what a guitar worth well over $10,000 sounds like? Well, today we're going to look at just that, and we're looking at this beautiful McPherson MG4.5. This is not my instrument, but it's one of my students, and I have this here in the studio to shoot out against a couple carbon fiber guitars, one which is also from the same manufacturer, McPherson. And that video will be coming up pretty soon here too, but I thought I'd do a special video just for this guitar, as it is a uniquely signature kind of instrument. So let's dive in a little bit to the McPherson itself. A lot of you may not be actually familiar with McPherson, as they're not in the mainstream of the Martins, Taylors, and Gibsons of the world. But I've been aware of McPherson for a long time, ever since I was a little kid, and seeing a lot of specifically like worship musicians playing McPherson, the Paul Baloches, Lincoln Brewsters, a lot of guys from Hillsong as well. And so it's always been in my mind, you know, the guitar that a lot of the really well-known kind of guitar players were playing, but very out of reach of pretty much everyone else. So they have been around since the late 90s, and I have gotten a chance, you know, as a younger musician to play multiple McPhersons, but this is the first time I've actually had one in my home studio to kind of shoot out and put it through its paces. So I'm super excited to be able to do that. Now, a little bit on what makes McPherson kind of, you know, unique or special. They swear by their resonance of their guitars. It's kind of one of the things that sets them apart. And a couple of things that do that are this offset sound hole, which is obviously, you know, out of the ordinary of what you'd expect to see on a typical dreadnought guitar. We're used to kind of the sound hole directly under the strings. And what McPherson says is that this allows kind of the centerpiece of the soundboard to resonate and vibrate a lot more freely, and it extends kind of the length of the soundboard. So there's a lot better, you know, overall dynamics and just overall volume and clarity as well. The other thing that's actually, you know, a little bit more of a subtle thing until you actually play the instrument. I don't know if you'd notice it from the top. I don't think you would. But up where the neck meets the body, they have what's called their cantilevered neck. And what this basically means is that the neck, where it meets the body right here, is actually floated. So it's not glued down or connected in any way other than right up here. And so what this also enables the McPherson's top to do is, again, it increases kind of the vibration and sustain because it's not glued down, and allows that top wood right underneath the neck to vibrate more freely. And I've actually since seen that cantilevered technique with the neck on a couple different smaller luthiers that I've seen students of mine own that have kind of tried to emulate kind of the same thing on their guitars, but I haven't seen it emulated quite like this. It really is executed really well, and it feels very stable as well. Another thing that is unique about McPherson is their self-proclaimed largest carbon fiber truss rods that run through the length of their necks for neck reinforcement. They say that it helps to kind of keep their necks a lot more stable, and they don't need as many adjustments as many guitars do to their neck periodically that we need to make to the truss rod. So in terms of the actual specs for this guitar, like I said, this is the 4.5-inch model, which means the depth of the guitar is 4.5 inches. And this particular model has a flamed black acacia wood back and sides, which is absolutely stunning. I mean, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous back and sides wood. And in terms of what it sounds like, it's kind of in the family of mahogany. It's very balanced. In fact, I was expecting, just when I picked up this guitar, for it to actually be a lot more low-end heavy, and it's very balanced. I mean, incredibly balanced across the whole of the guitar. The top wood is a bare Claw Sitka Spruce, and so this is also just a gorgeous, gorgeous top wood. And so we'll see how this guitar sounds. I'm not going to go too in depth on the particular specs, but I'll play some B-roll of this guitar, and I really want to focus more on what exactly this guitar sounds like and just let you experience it. It is a beautiful instrument, and I think it's something that everyone should get the opportunity to at least experience once in their lifetime. So, without any further ado, let's dive on in. Thanks so much for watching this video of this gorgeous instrument. This is going to be going back to its owner in a few days, and it's been such a joy to be able to experience this guitar and get to be able to, dive into it a little bit more. If you like this video, please do make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, and you'll stay tuned for more, upcoming content. I have a lot more, guitar shootouts from, different luthiers and, more well-known guitars as well upcoming on the channel, and a lot more guitar-related content as well. So feel free to leave a comment too on your thoughts on this video. I love to engage with all of you. And thanks again so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.